Don't you guys just wish you could put like a filter on your life sometimes? Okay, garbage. I'm so mad you can't put filter on like Apple videos. Makes me so mad. Because there's this filter that in this lighting would make me look so good, but no. I have to look like I am like haven't gone to sleep. Okay, I didn't go to bed till 4 yesterday, and I had to get up at 7. That was 3 hours of sleep. It is now 3:03, okay? Alright? 3 hours of sleep in the past, like, 3 days. Like, I'm ready to, like, cut somebody. I'm, like, so tired, so mad. So this video is probably gonna, like, completely get carried on to some place that I'll never want to go again. But actually, this one's gonna be kind of serious because I've just been really thinking, and I only get to think when I'm either in bed or like in the shower alone, because those are my only alone time. That's my only alone time because I have 4 brothers. So yeah, 3:03, perfect time to make a video in Megan time. But I have a con page on Instagram, which stands for conservative, if you don't know what that means, you know, garbage and all. Okay. Anywho, well, on that page, I express my views and my opinions very strongly, and it's sort of the sorry not sorry kind of page, and that's kind of what that page is. And so in my opinions, I do have a strong gay page, like anti-gay page. That's just always how it's been. But as a Christian, I have the right to just say it's in the Bible that that is wrong, so I will not support that. But as a conservative Republican, I don't just have that right to be like, it's wrong, okay? You can't do it. So I actually had to come up with some facts. So I did come up with some Bible facts, verses, things like that, that show, I mean, okay, a huge thing I have to point out right now is when people say it never says in the Bible that you can't be gay. The only city, there has been one city in the entire Bible that has literally been blown off the face of the earth, and that city was blown off the face of the earth because of Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? Ever know that story? Those names, if you are a religious person who's, you know, for gay people, whatever, okay? Those names will ring a bell, okay? If you've ever heard the story, you get taught it in Sunday school, stuff like that. That's what that whole story was about. It was about gay people, and in this city, it's pretty much in New York back in Bible times, or Chicago even. We have a lot of that here. LA, all that. That's pretty much what that city was. And he blew it off the face of the earth. That is the only thing God has done that for. So, yes, it is in the Bible, guys. But I'm distracting from the main point I want to do. So I had to, because I couldn't just go off verses, which should be enough. But Democrats, because most Democrats are either atheist or not religious, they don't just go off Bible things, because that's a myth. So I have to come up with some serious, realistic, you know, answers for them. And to be able to be against something without having to use the Bible, you have to learn about it, okay? So if you were just against it because of the Bible, you didn't have to know anything about it. God said it's bad, it's bad. I mean, you know, As Bible people, we have our own rights too. And we don't have to search anything on Google. So anyway, no, but so I actually had to look up, I had to research this a lot. I probably watched for 3 weeks different LGBT videos, stuff like that, coming out stories, like, ugh, my brain was contaminated for 3 weeks. Ugh, I had to go on Safari and all that junk, and I really had to take a good look at it. And yeah. So anyway, my hand is just numbing by the second. Okay. Anyway, with taking a good look at it, a lot of things were pointed out, good and bad. And what I can honestly say, okay, what I say, like pretty much my gay motto, right, if anybody asks me my views on it, is I'll not support gay, I'll not be for gay, I'm not going to be showing up at pride parades and all that junk, but I will still love you, okay? If I see someone bullying you, I will stand up for you. Not exactly what you're for, I won't stand up for what you're for, but I will stand up for you. I would put my life for yours. And that's kind of my view on it, you know. I'm not going to be for gay, but I'm going to be for you. You know, you love the sinner, not the sin. And that's what I go by. Now, everyone sins. I understand that. I don't want to make it sound like gay people are the only sinners. That's obviously not how it is. That goes for every breathing thing. Okay? So, yeah. But at the same time, people also like to say that every sin is equal, and it's not. Like, you get grounded for a week depending on what you do. You get grounded on a month, but depending on what you do. It's all depending on what you do. At the same time, every sin is equal, and at the same time, it's not. So I'm just pointing out some simple arguments that are easily made by this video because I do have a con page. I already know what's coming. But anyway, so that's kind of my views on it, and what I will say is after learning more and more about it, like, this honestly really hit home probably 2 years ago when I found out one of my really, really good friends came out as bi. At first I didn't talk to her for months. I'm like, I can't do this because I either tell my mom that one of my like best friends is bi, which makes me weird, right, if I can have a friend like that, because I was really young. So I was 2 years ago I was 12. Yeah, that seems so weird that that's only 2 years ago. 12 was a huge weird age for me. 12 is like when all my friends got, like, you know, their cycle and I didn't, and I'm like, okay, any day now. So I was always that, like, odd one out who hadn't gotten it yet. I was like, is that bad or something? Like, what am I supposed to do? But anyway, no, but so that was a weird year. It seems so weird that it was only 2 years ago, but, yeah, I didn't talk to her for probably 2-3 months, and I was like, this can't be right. You know, because at the same time, the only thing that God did blow a city off the face of the earth for was being gay. But at the same time, it's love your neighbor, you know, respect your elders and all that. And so I just felt like this isn't right. I can't do this. And I didn't feel like I was distancing from God or whatever, however you say that. But I did feel like I was, let's just say, getting far. I felt like I was getting far, like farther and farther from His word more than Him type thing, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, it was a difficult couple months. I was trying to figure out what do I do, so, like, I told my mom. I was just kind of like, yeah, she's kind of, like, off like that. Like, that's, I was 12, so I kind of explained it weird. I'm like, yeah, she's, like, not into guys. She's, like, I don't know, because we were talking about, like, Channing Tatum and, like, Dear John or something or like that, and I was like, can I see that? And I was like, sure, Megs, like, can I go let you see that? I was like, alright, well, so pretty much Boys was on the topic, you know, because Channing Tatum is, so, yeah, so I was just like, yeah, speaking of which, drop that bomb on ya in the car, but anyway, and my mom, she kind of has the same views as I do now, so she was kind of like, oh, really, you know, not like, wow, okay, you're never talking to that girl again. It's kind of like, oh, wow, really, okay. You know, that kind of popped out of nowhere, and I was like, well, you know, now that I think about it, and we were both like, yeah. I mean, she was always kind of the gym shorts, basketball playing girl. And her sister was all like, makeup, nail polish, all that stuff. So it was kind of a little noticeable, but never kind of jumped out at you. Because at the same time, we were 12, that's kind of a big decision to be making at 12. Normally you make those kind of decisions in high school, or you make them really young. But yeah, I was just like, okay, well, so what do you think? And that's kind of where my views got to where they are today, was when I talked to her finally. And she was like, well, I don't think you should just X her out like she's some sort of like dead rodent that smells or something, like distance yourself as much as you can, but I also don't think you should let her be influencing you. I think you should take some time. And, then she asked me, like, when I did find out, and I was like, I found out, like, 2 months ago, and I was just, like, kind of thinking about it, and I wasn't sure if, like, I should say anything or not, because I wasn't sure, like, what I was thinking yet, or any of that, and she's like, oh, well, you've gotten all the time you need. She was like, she's one of your really good friends, you should probably not, like, completely distance her right when you find out. She's gonna know, and she's like, you never want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, so I was like, yeah, I understand, so yeah, we are Facebook friends today, but we still don't, like, I mean, we've talked since then, obviously, but, like, now we've both kind of gotten into high school, like, I'm a freshman and stuff like that, so it's not like we see each other all that much anymore, because they stopped playing softball, too, so, ton of stuff. But anyway, my views on it have definitely kind of changed from, like, whoa, they're weirdos. If I see someone gay, I'm like, okay, I gotta get 20 feet away from them. Tell my family members, be like, just don't talk to that person. They're messed up, sort of thing. So I want people to know that, because, like, when I say in some of my videos, there are some videos on my page that people found highly offensive to the LGBT community, and I kind of just wanted to point out that at the same time they were right, and at the same time they were wrong. Because if I see someone who, is LGBT in any sense, T if I recognize it, because, they go to outer lengths to make sure you don't, but, if I do, I'm not gonna be that person to just be like, okay, get away from me type. I'm still gonna be, comforting, but at the same time, I'm always gonna be a little on the edge of my seat, but I'm never gonna let anyone feel uncomfortable, stuff like that. And so I just wanted you guys to know that I'm not like that kind of like person. Like, I am really strong in my beliefs against it, like hardcore conservative, like really hardcore conservative, especially now that my brother's going into Marines and all that. Good old USA, right? It's getting, like, I'm getting branded right in the back. Right on my back. It's, like, super in our house right now. But anyway, I have to finish this up in, like, a minute, or else my camera's gonna die, but, yeah, I wanted people to know that, like, I'm not that kind of, I am, but I'm not, it's so weird. I am in my heart, but in my mind, I am less of it, so, I don't know, it's whatever God wants me to think, whatever He wants me to do, that's what I'm gonna do, so, yeah. I'm so tired. It is now 3:17, so please rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you'd like. Pretty much my Instagram right now is a Robbie K fan page, so if you like hot guys, then just follow me. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching and hearing me out, and believe me, I'm not like one to just judge something I don't know anything about. But so I gotta go right now within 20 seconds. So yeah, guys, just follow me and I most likely will follow you back. There's a good chance I won't though, because I'm like really boring and stuff like that. Like, I just don't even go on anymore. But I love you guys. See you later. Bye.